Hey everybody, this is Alan. Let's go over Oxfriend and all of its features. Again, this is a community chat app. You can create and monetize anything you want. You can build online businesses, chat communities, direct messaging that is encrypted. You can basically build out anything in terms of just a community that you want to support online, that you want to tie into here, online business, from automotive to arts, anything you'd like. And it's very similar to other platforms, but here basically it is a combination of many different tools that you can utilize and monetize and make and run an online business off of, or you can even just use it for free and utilize the features of creating your own online chat communities and where you can talk and discuss anything. So the two buttons up here are your main goal in terms of getting registered and logging in. This picture in the middle will change. Again, these components, standalone and home buttons will also change over time. And again, we'll go over that in just a second. But if you take a look at Ox, you click on the register button, which is where you're going to start off. You're going to end up on this screen right here. You're going to click I'm not a robot. And then once you click I'm not a robot, you're going to add a username here. You're going to add your email address. And then you're going to add your first and last name. Then you're going to create a password. And you're going to repeat that password just to make sure. Then you're going to check off the I agree to the terms and conditions button. Once you finish that up and you go to the login screen and you go to login, which will be right here, you will then enter that username, not your email address. So this is the box for username and then your password. And you can click remember me if you like to be remembered. So again, once you enter that, you will then be taken to, when you click on login, it will take you inside. Now, if this is your very first time using Oxfriend and you click down here at the bottom left, it will not say creator, it will say create. If you want to be a creator, you do not have to be. You can then create your own community. You can create your own business. But this will say create instead of invest with Alan. Once you create a business, it will say creator, and then it will have the name of that business or the multiple businesses you have on here. So let's kind of go into it. If you click on invest with Alan, this will say create for you, but it will take you to a page like this. And this will be your dashboard up here. Now again, this menu, you see how it does not move. If you click these three dots up here, it can actually shrink out, and hide and reveal. Or if you click on these three dots on the, three lines on the very top left, it will just stay permanently fixed over here. So again, once you get to the dashboard, you will be in the overview, and these will be a bunch of little red X's. Once you create your page, it will be a check mark. Once you set up payments, again, so you're going to have to tie this into Stripe or a payment processor, or that's how you're going to get paid as a creator. You can add tiers, frequently asked questions, and you can create your first content post. So again, if you go to frequently asked questions, you can edit the ones you've made, or you can just go, create a new frequently asked question for your business or for your community. Then under your tiers over here, you can create tiers. You can click edit. So again, if you click edit over here, you can edit how many tiers you have, and you can hit the save button. It will save it. Then it will notify you on the very top here, subscription tier updated successfully. So that is how tiers work. And you'll see a little add new tier button. There's no limits on how many tiers you can add. Then if you go to settings, you can set up, your settings for your channel, invest with Alan. You can create a tagline, and you can create a, short URL. So again, you're going to end up being like Oxfriend /invest with Alan. So that's what that short URL is. You're going to pick some topics of interest, and then you're going to pick your avatar and your cover photo. So this image of this little cow in the gold background, that is my avatar. And then the picture over here is the background. So that's how you're going to pick that and then save it. And then you can click the blue button to manage your payments as well. Chats is where you can create your chat room. So here's an Invest with Alan chat room. You can create as many as you want. You can add a new chat. You can call it, whatever you would like. And then a ban list is, again, if there's users harassing you, if you're having issues with them, you can ban them. And it will hard ban them. It will ban their email address, their IP address, and anything associated with them. So, and it will literally hard ban. If they live in a building, it will ban that entire building. So it will go pretty far to make sure you do not get bugged by anybody. The shop is coming over here, so you'll be able to sell goods, merchandise, vehicles, t-shirts, electronic digital arts, whatever you would like. And then the collaborations button is also coming. You'll be able to collaborate with other creators. Now, for 99% of people, they will just go over here at the bottom left, and then they will click on member. and then they will interact with other creators, whether it's Thread Studio or, Python Paradise, whatever. And then you will join their communities and you'll be able to join their chat rooms over here on the left side. You'll see notifications from them, and then you'll be able to go to home, which will kind of take you. And if you go at the very bottom, you can see the kitchen sink, and you can kind of click on what topics you like. Now, if we get back to Creator or down here at the bottom left, you can click on content and you can see what I posted, for example, 5 days ago, top 5 buys. So if I click on that, you can see I was buying ARM, UNH, EFX, CRM, which is Salesforce, Meta, which is Facebook, and they're all in the buy range for me. And I thought that everything else was overvalued and was going to drop. So I kind of suggested that I and others should wait patiently. You can also smash the like button right here, boop, if you like it, or you can leave a comment and just write thank you or whatever you would like to that creator. So I'm kind of now talking to myself and thanking myself, and you can save it and it will add that comment. You can see a kind of I literally am talking to myself, and you can like this as well if you would like, or you can even reply back to it. So I can really truly go in a full circle and talk to myself all day. Now again, if I go to creator over here and I get back in here, I can go to earnings. So I can check out what I am making as a creator on a daily basis and a weekly basis. And then I can verify that by going to analytics. So in the analytics page over here, I can find out exactly how I'm doing with new subscribers, total chat messages, new money I've made. And that's so, once you actually start making money, it will show that in the analytics over here. And again, you can see your content. You can see your members. If you click on members, it will show you all the members that signed up and are following you. And again, when you go back to dashboard, it will take you to the entire overview. You can hit the manage button over here if you want to manage your entire basically creation of your website or your tool. If you click new post on the top left corner, that new post will give you an opportunity to create a brand new post. So let's click it. You can add a title, the publish date. You can even add an image to that new post, and then you can add any content you'd like. And you can also do polls if you want to create polls. Now again, I have some subscription tiers I created. One is called Build a Portfolio. So you can pick which tiers you want to send out this message to. You can notify users on publish as well, or you can publish it or just leave it unpublished, or you can actually block comments or allow comments on that post. So one example of that, if I go to content and then I click on buying Duolingo, you can now see I added an image of Duolingo's revenue over the last 4 years. And I wrote down, I just bought $8,700 of Duolingo and I'll be adding more. The company beat on all expectations and I have no long-term fears. So what Duolingo and Meta, which is Facebook, are doing is they're basically taking a lot of their money and they're reinvesting it into themselves and their growth. The stock market, the analysts and institutions did not like that, so they sold off both of them, which I absolutely do disagree with. So I've been buying Facebook, hand over fist. And again, you can take a look over here. There's a notifications tab again in your members tab. And again, if we go back to the creator tab, you can sign out over here. You can check out your profile, and you can kind of update anything you would like. What's very cool is you can give administrative rights to. So if we, let's say, go down here and click on profile, you can check out your profile. Here's Invest with Alan. That's your profile. You can see, the last login. You can check out, everything else about it. You can go to settings, your payment methods, your payments. You can manage passwords or the blocked user list, and you can even give people permission. So, once you're in here, you can create moderators. So you can have a manager, or maybe a CEO of your company, or somebody in the HR department, and you can give them moderator permissions so they see your entire business or whatever portion of the business you would like. So lots of awesome features coming over here. Again, make sure you go to oxfriend.com and you sign up. As of right now, every tool you get on here is absolutely free, and you're grandfathered into it for free. So that's very, very, very cool. Again, signing up is free, and again, lots of new features coming as well. Everything is going to be encrypted right now. Direct messaging is also encrypted. So if you go down here, you click on creator, you click on chats, you can see you can do direct messages. You can do moderator direct messages as well over here, which is extremely amazing. No other program has this. And again, if you go to direct messages and you have hundreds of people you have directly messaged, you can click here and you can search for Michael, Bob, Jim, James, anybody you want. James in a giant peach. And once you find them, you can direct message them. So it's really intuitive and made to be incredible and easy to use. Again, if you do have any questions, so if we go to dashboard over here, you can see at the bottom, it's oxfriendapp@gmail.com. You can even text me if you would like. So, and help, any help you need, I will absolutely help you via a phone call or an email. I'll email back and forth with you and get the issues resolved and get you, up and going. So lots of amazing, amazing features here. And again, we are trying to make sure people have a platform where they will never be kicked off. They will never be banned. Nobody's screening their messages. True privacy, true freedom. Everything is encrypted. Nobody's judging you. You have freedom of speech that does not exist anywhere else. You say one word wrong on Twitter or on Patreon or WAP or on TikTok or anywhere, your account will be deleted and banned. Freedom of speech is gone, and we're bringing it back with Oxfriend.com, not just for community chat, but for any business that you would like to run. And this is going to be a worldwide application, so you can use it in any country, anywhere, and get paid out in any way you want. So you can get paid out in US dollars, you can get paid out in crypto or any other currency. So amazing, amazing application. Again, thank you. And if you have any questions, there's the info at the bottom to email or call me. Take care.